Hello, this is my Stamblade build that I'm using for PvP, and especially focus in battlegrounds and no CP campaigns. And you can use a CP campaign as well. Just didn't figure out what's the best to allocate your champion points, but it's definitely you can use. So I go straight forward. First, I'm gonna show you skills. So basically, what I'm using here is poison injection. It's good for executioning targets, so you have to keep this up all the time in target because it's gonna help you to finish the players. So shadow these guys. Use this in tough situations when you want to escape. So basically, what I do after I finish a target, I need to manage my resources and just like recover stamina. So after I kill a target, if I'm in tough situation, I use this to escape. Shuffle and make you more tanking because you decrease damage from other effects for 25% for 23 seconds. Pretty good. Resolving Vigor is your main heal. And Relentless Focus. Here is a flex spot. You can use Leeching Strikes to have more sustain. You're gonna recover stamina a lot, but I don't think you need lots of sustain. Lots of you don't need more sustain with this build because this is enough. So Siphon, this you use in emergent case. I almost not use this, to be honest. So I think it would be better have a werewolf here, but I don't have a werewolf yet. If you have a werewolf built here, you're probably gonna have more, and that's good. But again, I don't know if you need it because you have a good this time recover. So this is my back bar. I'm using two-handed because rally is a must for me, in my opinion. Like you can go for two-handed, but you're gonna lose a lot of sustain with that. So basically, the skills I'm using is Executioner. You can use surprise attack here, Killer's Blade here, but I think the Executioner is way better. The only thing I think the animation canceling of Killer's Blade is easier to use, is faster to canceling, but Executioner is way easier to use because after your combo, the target's probably gonna be in 50% below 50% health already, so it's easy to execute target with that. Surprise attack, pretty good skill, you know. You guys know about it already. Rally, so burst heal. So you always keep this up all the time because it gives you major brutality as well. And this Masteria is basically the spear, so you use that on targets as well. Like, and this is like our basic stun. It's the only stun we have in this build. Surprise attack as well, but you know, like to use surprise attack, you have to go stealth and then use surprise attack. And I don't like to do that. Actually, I like to use the cloak just to escape, especially with passive of bow. So basically, when you want to escape and you are in tough situations, you basically like pop off it and then run, and then you keep, and then you escape pretty quickly, and then you manage your resources, recover stamina, and then you're ready to go to the fight again. So yeah, pretty much this. And let me see. So ambush is good. I was using Stampede because I like the snare of that, but after the changes, so you basically apply minor vulnerability for the target, and that's very good. And it makes you useful for the group as well, because when you use ambush, all is gonna increase the damage taking for the whole group. So if you're in battlegrounds and you use this in someone, that one is the buffet. So basically, this for me is the best use. It's still, they change it, but it's still very good. I use this to execute, plus like gives a good burst damage and disease damage, so has chance to apply a major defile already. But we don't need the major defile anyway because of having our builds. This build is especially to a fix for all the changes they made to Nightblade in the last patch. So basically, yeah, that's the skills I'm using. Now go to the gears. At first, I'm gonna show my stats. So this is my stats. Yeah, for me it's pretty good. Nothing to complain. You don't have a lot of weapon damage, but you don't need because you have penetration, and then you have the major defile, and you have the valid red as well. That helps a lot with the burst damage. So let's go to the gear now. The gear. So what I'm using Spriggan. Good set, and there's a lot of physical penetration. That's good against tanks and everybody that wants to stack like physical resistance. So pretty good. I'm not using poison. I don't like to use poison, but you can use poison here. I rather have this damage in a enchanted ball because it's a lot. You can and it can be critical hit as well, so it's very good. And after use this plus poison injection, and then you just swap weapon and go to finalize target. So it's pretty good. I'm using Sprinkle Maul. The passive for Maul is increase your penetration as well, but I honestly rather have Axe here, Battle Axe, because the bleeding, and it would be, for me it would be better having the bleeding other than penetration, but I don't have, and I don't want to farm Spriggan. I don't want to buy anything, so for me it's okay now, and it's was sharpening already. So yeah, sharpening is pretty good. You can go near Ninohat, but again, like Ninohat's gonna be useful for healing, but I don't think it's necessary. But you can do whatever you want. So here, Valid Red Mask. I'm using I think all medium. Yeah, all medium. You can go 1 heavy and 6 medium. I don't think light is very important actually, but yeah. Anyway, so Valid Red Mask, Spriggan Jack, Valid Red, and I'm using Zero D War. This set for me is very good. I know I don't see anybody using this, but for me it's very good because it gives you a ton, like a lot of stamina recovery, and give you weapon damage. And when you deal melee damage, you apply major defile to them for 3 seconds, reducing the healer received and health recovery by 36%. And this effect can occur every 5%. So basically, what happened? We have lots of disease damage. So we have disease damage in Valid Red, you have disease damage in Cap Strike, you have disease damage on the enchantments of my weapons, and you still have this stat. So basically, you're gonna have like major defile on target like all the time, basically. So they can't heal, and this is very good for battlegrounds because you don't have champion points in battlegrounds. So basically, they can't heal. Like even a healer, like they can't heal. They basically can't heal. So this is very strong, and especially when you're playing like against tanks, against decay, like they can't heal, and you have a lot of penetration. So they are nothing for you. So basically, that's what I'm using. I'm using weapon damage enchantment here and robust. Because I like to have a good pull, and I just got back to this, so basically I don't have many options here, to be honest. But basically the rotation I do is basically like you want to do it, and then you see the target, and basically it's basic. So basically the rotation I do always, when I see the target, it's like, and then it's here, but yeah, it's here. And then strike, and then executioner, and then that's pretty much it. I have a gameplay recorded in Battleground and so much, so if you guys want to watch, after this, it's gonna be there. So thank you very much. Yeah.